Alright, gingos, me, I'm Moshe Wow. Welcome to this channel. Today I want to talk about my experience living in another country, in Mexico, what it's like being a dark-skinned woman in Mexico. So, vámonos, Lego. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this experience because I come from a place where colorism was a big thing. I didn't see women that looked like me on TV. I didn't see women like me being married and having the big houses and having men to take care of them and all of the privileges that comes with being a light-skinned woman in America, North America. So I never really knew that life can be this way for me, and it's a very, very sad thing because I am very beautiful, and on top of that, I'm intelligent, smart, and I'm very creative. So I just felt like I deserve better for myself, and so here I am in Mexico right now. Sometimes it gets a little awkward because you're like the only dark person in the room. But let me contrast that with me being the only dark person in the room with a bunch of white people versus a bunch of Mexicans. I feel more closely related and more comfortable being around a bunch of people who do not speak the same language. Like, no, can we understand each other versus people who we speak the same language, white people, and we don't look alike. And we got the same country. I'd rather go with the Mexicans. So this is important for me to discuss because I'm a dark-skinned female, and coming from New Orleans, Louisiana, at least in America, North America, women who were darker got treated the worst, and women who were lighter got treated better. They got all the privileges. They were the ones that were mostly married, and they were the ones who didn't have to do really too much anything. So coming from that, I just had to mention that because maybe you find yourself to be in those shoes, or you find yourself to be that woman. So colorism was a very, very, very big thing in the South. Okay, I don't know if it's like that elsewhere, but colorism, basically there's a definition for you, a proper definition to explain what it is. And I know that colorism exists here in Mexico. I personally have not experienced that. I'm pretty sure it exists everywhere all over the world, but whatever. I feel like the darker the better you are. Ageless, baby. On top of that, they seem to adore my skin color, my hair, my attire, just everything about. They just love me, okay? They love people that look like me. I'll just say that, all right? And the amount of respect and compliments I receive is, I'll be a millionaire if I had to count on hand. If I had to count, it would be like, I'll be here all day. Bonita, Benita, Amanza, Mami. Anyway, it's about the level of respect that they have for women, really. It's really that. You know what I mean? They don't bash their women while loving another race of woman. And as you know, if you come from the USA, you already know what I'm talking about. Do I have to go into details? I don't think I have to go into details. But I feel like as a woman, first, I feel safe here. I feel very much protected. I remember when I was walking up the street not so long ago, there's a bunch of dogs trying to attack me that I mentioned in my last video, which reminds me that you probably should go watch this one. After you watch this video, watch that video. But these dogs, they just came up to me, and it was like two guys that was across the street from where the dogs were. The dogs ran up to me, and they was just like barking at me or whatever. I wasn't scared, but the men came over and he just like was helping me. You know what I mean? It's like you get a lot of help here as females, and that's not something that I personally experienced back in the USA. Okay, so that to me is just, it's amazing. I love it. They really treat us like royalty, but they treat all of the women like royalty. Because even I've seen, like my friend, I've seen men, like a lot of men just respect other like women. Like if I'm with somebody and I'm on a date, they will open up the door not just for me, but for every woman, any woman. The level of respect for women here is like, it's amazing. And that's how it should be, regardless, because you're a woman. Whew. son is cooking me. Talking about like opening up doors for me. Just if they see me struggling, doing anything, it doesn't matter. They're helping me. And it's not just like me, like I said, but it's like all women, they do this for, which is awesome. I don't really get that back home. I get men to slam the door in my face and men that look like me to do this. I get men to ask me what's splitting the bills and things that I don't really want to talk about on this video, but I'll talk about on the next video. I get men to, I don't know, they're just not as nice. Okay, according to my experience. Every other experience is different, okay? It's just my experience once again, all right? I have to bring it back there because some people are like, oh my God, no, I was never treated that way. Me, guys never treated me. Well, they treated me that way, all right? This is my experience, all right? So, here, you get treated like a princess, you get treated like a goddess, you get treated like a woman that you are, all right? And I'm not saying that, okay, when you come here, you're gonna be treated that way. I'm not guaranteeing you that. I'm just speaking off of my experience once again. But it sure is nice to not have to lift a finger and to literally, immediately when I'm telling you, let's go back. When I stepped foot in Mexico, that night, it was like a weight just lifted off my shoulders. I didn't have to like struggle with my suitcase anymore, like to put it in the car. Like no, I had a guy to help. Guy just he didn't ask. He just took it and just put it in there for me. Like that's what I'm supposed to do. Like he knew his assignment. Men in the U.S. like they look at you like you're crazy. Like it's like they don't want to help you do anything. Like here they're like, oh, we already know the assignment. It's like it's their job to provide, to protect, and to help women. Like they don't understand it in the U.S. and it sure is nice to be around real men. I'm not trying to say USA men are not real men, but it's just nice to be around, like to have a whole bunch of good men around you. Like if I know I need help or something, there's another man that's trying to help me. I just know, which is awesome because I don't want to do certain stuff. Like I don't want to take out the trash. I don't want to, like hang a picture up on the wall. I don't want to do that. That's hard. Like who wants to do that? Not me. But if you're a dark-skinned woman, just know that Mexico is a safe place for you. They will love you. They love dark skin, and it's not just women. They love dark skin. Period. There may be some issues that maybe people encountered. I've seen some stories and heard some stories about some women facing or certain situations, but I personally, like I said, never had that experience here. I've always had people to tell me that I was beautiful. I've always had people to praise my skin, to love me the way I am. Overall, a woman is treated like a woman here in Mexico, regardless of her skin tone, regardless of her hair length, regardless of the shape of her body, her BMI, her education, the fact that she has children or not, doesn't matter. These men will still love you. They are, I don't know how to explain it, they're real men. And I feel like as a woman, you should be loved regardless. Regardless if you make 6 figures, if you make more than him, you deserve to be loved. And that's what I feel like here. I feel like I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to have a BBL. I don't have to have education. I don't have to bring 50% to the table. I don't have to do anything but be a woman. And that's all I want to do, is to be a woman, to rest in my femininity. Now, it was a challenge at first because when I first started dating, it's like, I'm not used to being this pampered by a man. I had to get accustomed to getting my doors open for me and stuff like that. I wasn't used to that in the States. And I'm not saying that there aren't guys in the States that wouldn't do that. But like I said, I just haven't met any. They preferred that girl or this girl. I wasn't their type. So I feel like here they respect women, all types of women, and I highly recommend. I highly recommend. Like, oh, it's raining. I feel like here the men just make me want to cry. They make me want to cry because they really know how to really love. I think it's safe for you here as a woman. You don't have to worry about no police officer beating you up. Or, I mean, it was a game changer for me. Like, just to feel like, just to finally be a woman. The peace. I don't know how to explain it. It's serenity. It's tranquility. It's something I wouldn't trade in for nothing in the world. It's what I'm supposed to be. Regardless of my skin tone, regardless of my hair and my background, regardless of where I come from, regardless of how I talk or whatever. I'm a woman. Okay? I'm not a man. And I'm proud to be a woman. And here I feel like I'm proud to be myself. And I feel praised. I feel praised. As I deserve to be. So I just want to put that out there and make this video for you guys, especially if you're a woman and you're just like wondering what is it like as a dark-skinned female, because it's different. It's a difference, right? Depending on where you're going. Because being dark, we all know it can come with a lot of challenges and unwanted energy, unwanted negative energy. But here, I feel like I am safe. I have not encountered any bad experiences once again. And I'll end the video here. Make sure you like the video and comment down below and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you on the next one, alright? Bye. It's hot. It's fucking hot. The sun playing games. And why are you in my background? That's a towel.